Notice the two equations are the same except one's got A's and one's got B's. So we only have to solve one of them. So let's solve the one with A. We want to distribute this A. A times A is A squared plus A times 2 is 2A equals 24. This is a quadratic equation, which you do not need to know that name because it's not going to show up on the Gmat, but it's quadratic because the name won't show up, the problem might. It's called quadratic because the highest exponent on the variable is a 2. And if the highest exponent on the variable is a 2, the way you solve this is to get 0 on one side. So I need to subtract 24 from both sides. You'll always do this. And now what you'll do is you will factor. So what times what will give you A squared? Well, A times A is A squared. This first spot multiplied together has to give you this. Now, what times what will give you negative 24? Those have to go here. And it's going to be a positive 6 and a negative 4. Of course, it could, you've got choices 8 and 3, 6 and 4, 12 and 2, but it's going to be 6 and negative 4. Let me show you why. Okay, let's double check everything. A times A is A squared, so that's good. 6 times negative 4 is negative 24, that's good. But you got to make sure you get 2A in the middle. And the way you do that is you multiply your inside terms. So 6 times A is 6A. And you multiply your outside terms. A times negative 4 is negative 4A. And then you combine those. What is 6A minus 4A? Well, that's 2A, positive 2A, and that's what you have in the middle. So we know this works. Now what you do is we've got it factored correctly. We've got A plus 6 times A minus 4 equals 0. How can you multiply two things together and get 0? That means one of them must be 0. So A plus 6 is 0 or A minus 4 is 0. And solve these linear equations. A is negative 6 and A is 4. And of course you're going to get the same thing for B. You're going to get B equals negative 6 and B equals 4. And this is where this comes into play. A is not equal to B. Okay? We want to find A plus B. So A plus B, notice they're both a negative 6 and a 4. So negative 6 plus 4, doesn't matter if A is negative 6 or B is. And it gives you negative 2. So there's your answer.